Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Valkyria Chronicles. I'm the Procrastinator and let's get started again. Last time we arrived at the headquarters, but this is actually a re-recording. You can see that a lot of the chapters have actually been played. A user named GNJ Geeks pointed out that the audio was not matching up with the video, and it turned out this episode and the next two, well, they were not in shambles, but somehow the recording program thought it would be fun to play Tabula Rasa with the sound. So anyway, I will try to re-record the episodes about the same way I did them originally. First off, we got the headquarters tab now, so we can go back to the headquarters, and let me readjust my headset. Also, I should now be a little bit more quiet because it annoyed myself how far in the saturation limit I was. And yeah, I think there is actually something. Yeah, there were actually two things that weren't introduced probably yet, which is okay. But this also means you don't get see the scenes that play if you once you're introduced are not that special. People are simply telling you. I will try to recreate them. But anyways, we have now to watch the flare gun in chapter 3, and well, let's do this.
Welks! There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you.
Oops, this was a bit too fast, and we missed the see you later. Well, it's okay. So, now we have to continue with the first OP, standing for operation, and oh god, there are actually 3 scenes. Yeah, this is not the combat map, so... I will stop talking. Simply watch it. Watch the scenes.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
Wait a second. I think this is... normally it would immediately go over into 4B. This is why this was so short and actually kind of weird.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgreaves. Our mission is to take it back.
And now for part 3.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own. How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp, and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Okay, we have been introduced to General Damon here, who, well, is your typical aristocrat douchebag, so they aren't hiding anything here. And I'm not allowed to... I feared as much. So, okay, I'm not allowed to do this mission here. There is... I will still check this afterwards. There should be absolutely no scene here, and luckily I somehow managed to avoid fighting in the next videos too. We have unlocked this actually as a skirmish already. So which is... let me just show you the skirmish. I think they will give you pretty much the same briefing. The mission is not 100% identical. There are 2 differences, which I will want to point out, but well, they're both rather minor.
Briefed on the operation.
So, the enemy has taken... We've received intelligence reporting Imperial activity in the area. This is your starting position. Sweep and quickly and drive the forces back. Your objective is to occupy the base camp. Well, normally she also tells you a lot about how this is the west side of the bridge and we need to take this. So a little bit of flavor text. So this is... Also normally this is the first time you have to deploy a unit, and for example Alicia is forged on this side together with I think one other unit. But I actually want a Rosie, Alicia here, and Homer. And here you are forced to go with Largo. Also, I will talk about a few characters in a moment. Vice. Unless I'm going to put you here. Mariana, and I won't need the character, I just want to point them out. A few important characters. One is Largo, who gives you a CP, so he gives you a command point, although it doesn't state this here anywhere for some reason. Same with Rosie. She also gives you a command point, and of course Alicia, who gives you a command point. Vulcan is non-negotiable. He will always be in the battle. So then we go for deploy
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
and head out. I'm actually just thinking about not showing this part and redoing everything, but this will take a little bit more time, and no, again, the important story bits you can see.
Let's drive
At
these
worst, there
Imperials
is a
back
little bit
out of
flavor
Gallia.
text here and there missing,
Squad 7, move out.
where people basically state the obvious. For example, we have to retake the bridge here. A lot of tutorials missing about how we can use our people here, how we can... we can, for example, go to the flag with people and have them retreat, and then we can press X here. Your squad roster is full, but I can ask for reinforcements, allowing the people to come in here. By the way, there is a tank station here. I have never ever in a skirmish seen him break through the wall, but in the campaign, usually he breaks through the wall, and this is the introduction to your Lancers. And well, what I basically did is I ran with Largo behind the tank and shot him in the radiator. So that's it. And all this group has to do is defend against the onslaught that comes from the top, and what our group here will do is now move out.
Moving out.
So let's start with Alicia. Here we have grass,
Enemy unit spotted.
and there are a few things. First, not every unit can see units so good as Alicia, because she's a scout. She can see people more easily in the grass. Also, there you are harder to hit in the grass. And in the campaign, in the patch right further back, so in this patch of grass, there is Tai the Immortal, which is simply a special kind of, I think, shock trooper. If you kill him, you get a well, it's a special weapon basically, and I will show it off afterwards. It's not that special though. It's not a rifle. God damn it! No, it's a rifle. It's an assault rifle that's stronger but has less range. So these are shock troopers. You see them in action. They take less damage than the scouts, so they actually have a better defense, but they cannot run as far.
Let's do this thing.
Which will be a handicap later on. If you want to get A level on the mission, you will probably wait a little bit until the scouts are leveled up higher, and then you can simply run through every mission with Alicia and get the A rank, so this is not that big of a deal. Also, let's move out with the Edelweiss. I've done this skirmish now a few times, and the easy way is to simply run in with Rosie and take the flag in 2 turns. This, by the way, gives you the B rank only, so still not fast enough. Even though he's in the grass, the mortar should finish him off quickly. And sorry, Alicia, this was not planned. Okay, since I have 3 CP, I will have Homer move up and simply heal her. So I can also show this off. Oh, there you saw they also introduced reloading. If you run around with an engineer and next to a unit you see the crate coming up, and this means they have been reloaded, so they have full ammunition, full grenades and everything. So if you press R1 and you cycle through to your, not engineer's tool, but your Ragnite, you can either look anywhere and press X to heal yourself, or target an ally, press X and heal the ally. You have infinite uses of this medkit. By the way, it would have been not that big of a deal if Alicia had been defeated. We could simply have run up to her, then a medic would have come, saved her, and in about 2 turns or so we could have redeployed her. By the way, normally units die if the enemy touches a downed unit. So if Homer, for example, would have been shut down and an enemy comes and touches him, Homer would be dead. Alicia will still retreat, same as Largo and Rosie. So they didn't want you to have 4 units you have to watch out for during these missions. So they simply said, okay, if Alicia, Largo, or Rosie dies, it's okay. But if Vulcan's tank blows up, it's over. And the current turn, yes. I will show off the sniper and the shock trooper next turn, and then I will simply head out to win. So the scout tries to attack us, and our shock trooper Weiss here simply shoots him down. This shock trooper should also not survive the attacks from Hannes here, who has to reload. Well, but the enemy is not smart enough to attack someone else, because he forgot that we can retaliate what we just did there. No. Look, if you do not want to move the tank to show off the breaching of the wall, then please don't do anything. I don't know where you're running to. Shouldn't the ill? A bit unlucky there. No, he's isn't close enough. Still a bit unlucky though. Whoa. The Edelweiss is not in the right position. This is a bad position. If he decides to move again, we could see Alicia fall here. But it will be alright. And I do not know what this scout attacks Weiss. I mean, yeah, exactly this. He will retaliate and defeat you. I do not know how they are programmed exactly, because it's normally not a smart idea to attack a shock trooper with a scout unless you know you can hit them, you can kill them. So this is Mariana, she is the scout and well, actually also lone wolf. So she doesn't like it here. You see, you can aim with the scope and also zoom in and zoom out, and well, then you shoot if you want to. I just now shot nothing because I just wanted to show it off.
Just watch this.
So these are Lancer troopers. They have 3 lances and Dragnite, so they do not have grenades.
You jokers still alright?
Yeah, loyal teammate, okay. And you see they have a huge scatter radius with their rockets. And well, you simply pick a target, shoot.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, yeah. And just the same way I just shot down the wall, same way the wall gets destroyed if the tank decides to drive through. But now I would say I will simply end this mission here, and how this works is I will abuse the shock trooper defense.
Enemy sighted.
Simply run up to the enemies here, shoot down the shock trooper on the left side, end the turn, and then shoot down the shock trooper on the right side. And luckily there was no scene right after, or there are no scenes right after the mission, so we can still take a look at the other ones in the next part. Okay, let's shoot you down.
Ain't no stopping me.
Strong-willed is a little bit too late, so I think I'm now 1 turn faster than I was, or 2 turns faster than I was in the actual playthrough. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to move in with the Edelweiss and destroy everything, which is actually pointless. You can do this thing I just did here pretty much from the very beginning. Yes, we took the base. We got a lot of experience and some gold, not some gold, some money. Okay, this was a little bit faster than it was originally, and it still annoys me that I cannot do this again. I mean, why isn't there even an option? I don't care for the rewards, but oh well. So anyway, I would like to thank you for watching and hope you join me next time when I will have to redo the next part. So until then, bye.